another Grace Games video. It is Monday, which means it's a World of Tanks one, and it's going to be a better look next time. Today I've got a T30 game for you, and I am top tier, and there's only 2 tier 9s on each side in this game, so I really couldn't have it any better. As you may know, I got this tank maybe like a month ago, and I did a review on it almost straight away as I got it. You might have seen that. But since then, the tank has really grown on me. The more I've played it, the more I've liked it, and I feel like I'm really starting to get the hang of it now. But this is by far the best game I've had yet. So at first, I'm just heading towards the town. I mean, the RU-251 does pop up in the middle there, and I do have a look, see if I can get a shot on him, but no, so I just continue towards the town. And really, even though I've got rubbish armour, I do think that the town is a good location for this tank to go, because I feel like if it went down the valley, it'd probably get killed quite quick, and it definitely can't sit in the middle. So, yeah, I feel like the town is the best place to go, especially if a group of us head there. I think it would do fine. So I'm just making my way there slowly. And there's quite a few of us heading towards the town at this point. I mean, there's a good spread. There's some in the valley. Seems like we've spread out correctly at this point. And the Centurion's been spotted. I'm still making my way there. And then the cap starts going off. So my first instinct is get in the cap with them and make sure that doesn't just keep going up and up and up. So there's a VK and a Senti, so it doesn't look too bad so far. We can definitely take those on, but unfortunately I've been spotted. And yeah, I take a hit from that new T28 concept. There, and my commander gets injured, so I need to get him back straight away. I mean, he's got my 6th sense, so I need him. And a peek out, and boom, 802 damage into that Centurion there. That was a great hit, a really high roll, so I was pretty pleased with that there. And then I pull back, and I'd pretty much stay in this position for a while now. I don't really move from that for the rest of the game, because it does turn out to be quite advantageous just here. I mean, obviously I can't go flying out around the corner or anything, but whenever I've got the support of my team, I can sort of make this position work. And there's an A44 there, and now he's not there anymore, so I get to dispose of him quickly. I mean, the enemy team has got quite a lot of tier 8 nasties. It has got the R10Vs, a couple of those. It's got the ISU-152, it's got the T28 Proto. It has got a lot of nasties that are on their way to the town. So, yeah, we need to make a start on those. And then the T28 Proto there, so 751 damage on him. So the damage is really mounting up at this stage, and it's so easy to just wait for I reload and peek out. It means that the damage, the armour, which isn't that great, isn't really having to work too hard at the minute. I'm keeping my armour safe behind this building, peeking out, just taking the shot. There's an RHMB there, but he's completely behind the building, and I know here that the ISU-152 is probably reloaded, and I probably will take the hit. But I decided to go for it because I know that I can penetrate him, and I just think that it's worth it, basically. But I didn't expect to get hit by the Proto as well, and of course now I've basically ruined my own tank. So maybe I shouldn't have done that there, but I did think that to get the shot into the ISU it would be worth it, but obviously not. So yeah, not going so well. I mean, we have lost quite a lot of allies, and the valley's pretty much fallen. There's only a Waffentrog and RHMB protecting it, so yeah, not going so well. So I'm being a little more cautious now. I know that if anyone merely looks at me, I'll definitely die. So yeah, just being a little more cautious. Don't want to go flying out there. Just taking my time. And there's that T28 Proto again, and I finish him off. So that's 2 kills there. Now at this point the ISU-152 is coming round, and he knows that I'm reloading, but luckily my teammates are there to support me and dispose of him, so he can't get me. And I'm a little nervous now because I realise that really we need this town, we need to take this town. So I'm just sort of waiting to see what my other teammates are doing. I know there's the Indian Panzer behind, so try and look round so I can possibly get a shot on him. Maybe if I'd been a couple of minutes earlier, just a couple of seconds, I could have, but no, it's not going to happen. And I decided to still make use of that original spot from before, but I am still taking my time, still extremely nervous about such low health. And I just see the top of the RHMB is facing the wrong way there, so that's 815 damage on him, and I am spotted, so I get back behind my building. But really, things have gone from bad to worse now. I know that it won't be long until that T95, that RU-251, and anything else that's around there will be able to fire over into the cap and get me. So the best thing to do probably now would have been to get in the cap with the Indian Panzer and cap as fast as we possibly can. But I'm still nervous about the RHMB. He's pretty much been behind that building the whole game, and I know it wouldn't take much for him to fly out and put one into me. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous here. Don't want to really move from this spot. And our team just keeps falling. So there's a T95 over there now, in the middle there, and he's not even facing the right way. So I'm just looking to see if I can penetrate him, and it does. 827 there. So I realised at this point that we've pretty much lost, but I still think I should try and get as much damage as I can. Maybe somehow we can cap or something. You know, I'm just trying my best at this stage, and I don't know how I do this. I try and put a shot into the front of the T95, but this distance is not going to happen, and I don't really know why I did that. I was lucky to bounce a shot from him there, and I begin to pull forward into the cap with the Indian Panzer, because I really just want to A, cap, and B, I know there's an IS-3 coming, so I want to sort of get rid of him. But first, I try and put another shot into the T95. Of course, it's not going to pen. So yeah, I'm trying to get the IS-3 here, and I'm trying to get in the cap as well to help cap, and that's the end of me. The T95's return fire does in fact kill me. So yeah, at the end there really wasn't the best from me. I think that last couple of 30 seconds of the game really wasn't the best. I should have moved out the way, or I should have got in the cap sooner and helped cap. I mean, we were going to lose anyway, but yeah. So it was in fact a defeat, which was a real shame, and I did get a 3rd class mastery badge and nearly 5,000 damage. So it's my best game I've had so far in this vehicle, and I'm sure there'll be many more. So now I've got another replay to show you, a T25-2 replay. So here I am in the T25-2, the Tier 7 turreted American TD, so it's a little bit of the baby brother of the T30 that I just showed you. And I think this tank is basically a Marmite. People love it or they hate it, and I'm one of those people who really loves it. It's one of my favourite tanks in the game, and I can totally see why people might not like it, but no, I always find this a really good one, just really average for me. I tend to have an okay game in it each time. So I'm just heading towards the town on this map here, Siegfried Line. And I noticed that there's a Churchill and VK being spotted, so I just hold up for a second, lead the shot slightly on the VK, and put one into him. And I do hang around a little bit here. I don't really think it's a big hurry for me to get into the town. It's not like I'm one of the heavies and it's going to take me ages to get there. I can quickly catch up to people going into the town, so I do take a few seconds here, but I realise nothing more is going to happen, and I continue on into the town. So there is quite a few people coming this way, and I decide to head up towards where the Cromwell already is, and see what I can see there, really. I mean, he hasn't spotted anything yet, but they could still be making their way in. So I just join him here and see what I can see. Not much yet. And then I noticed there's a Crusader on the right there, and also a VK. So I managed to bounce a shot off the Crusader, and unfortunately it's a critical hit back. It always does tend to be, doesn't it, when you don't want it to be. And another critical hit. I'm just getting trolled by these critical hits here. So I take another shot, and this time it finally penetrates. So I know that like a Crusader and a VK probably can't do that much to me in return. Like, they're not going to have the huge alpha, but I don't want them to be wearing away at my health. So I want to get them out of the game as quick as possible. And the Crusader's made his way round, so I decided to pull back slightly there. I mean, obviously I don't want to go zooming out into the middle there and die. I just want to take my time, pull back when necessary, and it's still early on in the game, so I don't want to do anything too crazy yet. Obviously there's a lot out there. It seems like the majority of the enemy have come to the town, and that completely missed there. And there's the Crusader again. He is quite a good Crusader player, actually. I mean, nipping in and out, making sure that he doesn't get shot at, return fire. Yeah, it's quite good. I was never that good in the Crusader, to be honest. And so I'm just sort of taking my time again. I've done about 600 damage so far, so not spectacular, but just wearing away at the enemy team. And trying to get a shot on that VK there. No. And then there's AMX-12T there, but he's zoomed out of the way. It's a still just taking my time. It seems like quite a lot of our allies have been pushed into this little bit of the town. So I decided that maybe we should push, and we push forward. The Hellcat pushes too. And I go off to the right and he goes off to the left. And there's the Crusader and he's not there anymore. I managed to take him out. And then I decide that obviously we need to get rid of the Type and the VK next. So I decided to go round off to the right, whereas the T-150 goes straight on. I go to the right, because my idea is that I'm going to flank him. It doesn't go that well. I put a shot into him, but in return, the T-37 hits me, and yep, I just keep taking hits from him. So I sort of make a bit of an error there. Probably shouldn't have done that with the VK. So I decided to pull back, keep myself safe, and I just keep taking hits here. I should have moved much further back than that. I don't know what I was doing. And I take a hit from the AMX. I could repair, but I don't know why I'm not doing. And unfortunately, that's the end of me. I mean, I did make a lot of mistakes there. It probably wasn't my best game in the T-25 too. The thing is that because they were only light tanks like the AMX-12T and the T-37, I totally thought that I could take them on. Because they haven't got that big whole health pools, I totally thought I could take them on. And I think it's a little bit overconfident there, especially rushing along like that. I probably should have stayed back where I was. Unfortunately, this was a loss, and hopefully I'll do better in the T-25 too next time. Okay, that's it for today. There's both my replays. I hope you've enjoyed them, and don't forget to give it a like, a thumbs up, and a comment. And if you want to see more replays like this, then please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.